Hey, what's happening? What's shaking? What's popping? What's cracking? Lacking? Welcome to Wednesday night and Raw Talk Live. Yours truly, me, Miss B, and my girlfriend Peggy are here tonight. We want to talk with you about all different kind of things. Just kind of bring you up to date from what's happened from last week to this week and next week and all that kind of stuff. And what do you think about May, September marriages, unions, get-togethers, all of that good stuff? Do you like it? Is that something you would do? Inquiring minds want to know, and it's up next on Raw Talk Live. Yay, 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 Yes, it's time for Raw Talk Live. What's going on, my beautiful queen girlfriend Peggy? Hey, baby.
Hey, girlfriend Leslie Brewington, Ms.B, how you doing tonight?
I'm fine. Thank you,
Girl,
honey.
you
You
looking
look
beautiful.
absolutely stunning. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. I tell you, your
Very.
hair go faster than anybody's hair I know. It could be bob one week and look like the next week is down your back. It's beautiful. It is beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm letting it grow. I'm letting it
Yes.
grow in protest. I'm thinking I'm not going to cut it until I get a man. And then he
Uh-oh.
probably won't want me to cut it, but yeah, I'm
Okay.
protesting.
Okay. Well, we're gonna see how long you get. So what's gonna happen when you get one? Then you're gonna cut it, chop it off?
Cut it all off. No,
Cut it
I'm
all
good.
off, go extremely short. No,
No, I don't think so.
no,
No, no, they don't like that.
right.
They don't like when you do that.
Well,
I
I
mean,
like it. Like I said, I went short about 12, 13, 14 years ago, and I haven't thought about trying to anytime I get a little bit of hair back here, I'm ready for it to cut the sides and the back down. Just keep it manly back there, just real short and neat.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't
But
know how some people do that weave. Like I said, they criticize women with stiff hair. They criticize women with French rolls. They criticize. But like I said, who's criticizing all this long weave, all different colors, all down their back? Swerving and swerving all over the place. It's a matter of choice. It's a matter of what you like. You wear what you like. Everybody has to choose what they like.
exactly.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
And, but I also think that people do what they have to do. Um, they have to do to make themselves feel good. See, you look really pretty with a short haircut, and then you wear your short hair like a crown, very dramatically. And so that looks nice on you. But people do what makes them feel good. But I'm with you. I the wig thing, and I've worn a wig before, but the wigs or all of the other stuff, I can't take that out. I have to be able to take whatever it is out. That's why I wear my hair long, so I can add a ponytail or do something like that. But at the end of the night, I'm taking that ponytail out. I'm taking that bun down. Whatever it is, I need to detach it from my head at night so I can go to bed and go to sleep.
Yeah, and relax. Yeah. And
Hmm.
me, like I said, I have worn a wig. I mean, it was a last minute, extreme emergency that I had to grab something and put it on and, make it do what it do, make it work. But believe me, as soon as I got in that car, I'm sure after that wedding, that wig came off because that's how
Can't
much I
take
just
it.
really I just don't care for them. I just don't
Mm-mm.
care for them.
And
So
they make them so much better now, with the front, and all different kind of closures you can get, and it looks, you can make it look natural.
yeah,
Because
and
sometimes how wigs used to look like a
weaving.
hat,
Yeah,
you
they've
know, a
come a
hat,
long way.
a hair hat.
Yeah, they've come a long way. Those wigs have come a long way, and they doing what they're supposed to do. Give you that versatility, give you the ability to change out quickly. And do, like you say, so many different things with your hair and with your look. You could be Barbara today and Chantel tomorrow, or the next hour. You switch it out. So
Hmm.
wigs have come a long way, but I still they just not for me. No.
No. I,
Mm-mm.
mm, mm, no,
They
I'm
just not for
with
me,
you.
girlfriend.
Huh?
I said
Yeah,
they just not
I'm with
for
you.
me.
Now, I tell you what, every time that girlfriend Peggy comes on and she has her hair wrapped, we have to guess what she used to wrap her hair. Tonight, your colors are stunning. Is that shocking pink, or is that salmon, or what color is that you have on?
It's red,
It's red.
red. I think
Okay.
my lighting, you can't really see the color too vibrant, but it's really a vibrant red I have on. I don't know why it's coming out so light.
It
That's-
is beautiful.
Thank you.
It is
Yeah,
beautiful. I tell you what, I'll do us a little bit closer, and then people can see just how pretty that is. So we got to figure out what girlfriend Peggy wrapped her head with tonight. Oh, I don't know. Now, if you're a raw talker, you follow the show, you know that Peggy has used all manner of material and fabric. Sometimes it's a scarf, it could be a blouse, it could be a pair of pants, it could be a tablecloth, it could be
tank,
curtains,
a
it
tank
could
top.
be a shower curtain, it could be a tank top. It could be any
And then
combination of any of those things that we mentioned, leggings and tights. Um, and some of those things are used to build the foundation that you then wrap the actual color that you want to
outer,
present, okay,
right,
on top of.
right.
Like you do it on top of some other things so that you get the look that you want. But I'm telling you this tonight, it is queenly with a Q. That thing is some kind of pretty baby. That red
Thank
is
you.
rocking,
Thank you. Thank you.
and of course
Yes.
our bling. We gotta have look, I didn't put on my necklace. I am so naughty about the necklace thing. I didn't put on my necklace tonight.
Well, put it on.
And
It's not too late.
it's not, you don't think it's too late? You
No, it's
sure?
not too late. No, put
Okay.
it right on. Okay.
I
It's
thought this
crooked.
was
Straighten it
good.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because this thing is opposite. So you see you move one way and you really need to move the other way. Yeah. So
Yeah.
there you go. Just a little bling around the neck.
Yeah.
Peggy
Yeah.
likes bling on everything. And so I'm trying to keep up with her. I'm blinging tonight. I got on, the rings and the bracelet and all, just
I got
trying to
on a
keep up.
little, not much, but a little something.
Yeah, it's just a little something, a little something, something is nice sometimes,
Yeah.
But this is beautiful. So I don't know what that is you have on your head tonight. Um, is it a skirt?
No.
Is it a pair of pants?
One item is a pair of pants.
Oh, okay. So there are two
No, I wouldn't
items.
say pants. I better say leggings.
Okay.
The base
So
is leggings.
so the red is leggings.
Mm-mm,
Those are leggings.
mm-mm. The base is leggings.
Oh, okay, the base. So what's
The base is
underneath? All
leggings.
right. All right. The
Right.
base is leggings. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get a prize for this? Do I win anything? If I guess right? No. Okay, let's see. A table runner, a
Close.
tablecloth.
No, it's a regular,
It's it's a regular piece of material. Is this a regular scarf?
regular scarf.
Oh dang.
Yeah, it's a regular scarf
Well, hell.
with the little shimmies on the end that hang down. I just stuck them in. You can't see them hanging down. You know how you have the scarves with the things hanging down long at the ends like
Oh, the
tassels?
fringes. It has fringes.
They have fringes on the end. Yeah, think of like a 6.99 scarf at Ross.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just a pair of leggings in a scarf.
Okay. And so now what did you do
Uh-huh.
with the leggings underneath?
The leggings are I bring it up to the top and I kind of start to twist it, and then I just wrap it around and tuck it just to build up some height up here,
Okay.
just to give me some height. And then I go back and I tie it in a knot, twist it around each other, twist it around, and tie it up in the back. Got it tied up 2 times back there. And that's it. And
It's
then,
amazing. And then of course it has to be bejeweled. And
yep,
so tonight,
necklace,
what jewelry is on there? A necklace or a belt?
necklace,
Okay.
necklace.
And there was some other rhinestone thing going around it. What was
Yeah,
that?
that was like a choker, like a big arm bracelet that you can, like one of those ones that like a circular, they're curvy, and just
Yes.
kind of wrap. You can open it up and do different. Yeah, that's
Yes,
all that
it's
is.
kind of like a slinky.
Yeah, yeah. So I took that and I used it and I kind of wrapped it once or twice around it, and then I put the necklace on. hmm And there you have it.
And there
Slapped
you
on the
go.
earrings, choker. Let's go. Let's go.
That I love the earrings too. They're doing something fancy. What are they
Yeah,
doing? Because it's not
they
a
kind of do
hoop.
it. They can do their own thing. I can make them big. I can coil them up and let them hang, drop them, hang low or whatever, you know. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you get to twist them around.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So
And
look
that's
like
just
it's me and you, girlfriend. I don't see any raw talkers in the building as of yet tonight, but that's
oh
okay.
oh yeah, they're all right. They're fine. They'll be okay. No worries. You know, they sometimes sometimes they move slow. So, we're just chilling and patiently awaiting their arrival. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, we started this conversation a little bit last week, and
Oh, wait a minute. Before we go into that, I just wanted to give a big shout out to our sister, beautiful Queen Rhea. Had her event on the 30th and wine and conversation, and so it was a success. It was fabulous. She said she had a great time. She is just over the top ecstatic, and I just want to say congratulations on that event. That was awesome.
awesome,
Yeah,
awesome. Yes,
yeah,
yes, indeed. And good looking out, girlfriend Peggy, for remembering that because Rhea, she'd been a guest on the show, and we talked about the event, and she is a true raw talker, and
yeah.
she did her thing. She said never before has it had this kind of success, and she was just overwhelmed with joy and
Mhm.
gratefulness after the
Was.
event, just overwhelmed with emotion. We had a chance to talk, and she told me it was just the most fabulous thing ever, and how she's just going to keep it. Where people will always be able to afford to come and take part
Mhm.
in what's going on.
Yeah,
Hi,
yeah.
Jane. Welcome tonight. It's good to see you, darling. Good to see you,
Hey,
Jane.
Jane.
Original Raw Talker in the building with us tonight, and we appreciate it. But yeah,
Yes,
she was very happy. And so let me make this announcement. Thank you for mentioning that, because
yes.
her next event is going to be in
Yeah.
Orlando on January 28th, and I am hosting the event for her.
Oh, awesome. That is the mental health one, right? It's
Yes,
gonna be on mental health.
yes.
Yes, I heard her talking about that. That's awesome.
Yes,
Congratulations.
yes, yes. So we already got that
Beautiful.
all set, everything,
Yes.
and so she had her event on Saturday. Monday, she called me, and she's already working and planning on the next event. So it's going
Awesome.
to be good because mental health is important, and it's an often swept under the rug, ignored kind of situation, especially in the Black community. I don't know about with other. I, I don't know exactly, how people of Latin culture handle that, or Asian culture. I don't know what they do, but I know we traditionally avoided anything that said therapy. We just didn't, think that we
Think
needed
we
that.
need it. It was a pride thing. I think there was this even when it came to families and getting counseling for families or husband and wives that may be facing divorce or whatever. It was like, oh, I don't need therapy. I don't need counseling. You go take it. Like, what you mean you don't need it? It's for both of us. It's like a pride thing. Like I'm better than that. Ain't is there's nothing wrong with me. I don't need that. It's just it's the way we always viewed it. It's just been upside down and backwards.
Yeah. Yep. So that's going to be a very good discussion. Wine and
Hmm.
Conversations, January 28th,
Yeah.
2022 in Orlando.
Oh,
So
and you know
I,
what that means, right?
what?
We're sponsoring two tickets because I
Oh,
told her the next event we did one ticket. This first event, I told her that each event she does, we'll go up on a sponsorship on
okay.
tickets. So that means we owe her two sponsored. We got to sponsor two tickets this time for somebody to go.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right. That works. Not a problem.
we'll
Not a
keep our
problem
word
at
on that.
all. Not at all.
Yes.
But so we were going to talk tonight about this. Well, I think May September weddings is when an older woman marries a younger man, but in this case, it's an older man marrying a younger woman. So, but it's about May September weddings is an indication that there's a big age gap between the
Oh,
bride and the groom, and so this thing is something that you brought to my attention, Peggy, about this young girl and her rant about what everybody is saying about her marrying this older man, right?
yeah, I caught a glimpse of it on Facebook, and um, she married apparently her godfather. Quote her godfather. She was 18. He's 55. Somewhere it's speculation about his age, but he's somewhere around the age of 55, maybe 61. They say, and he married her basically after dating her mother or sleeping with her mother at some point in time throughout, his lifetime. Put it that way. And she went on Facebook to address everybody that had comments and remarks and opinions to say about what she was doing with her marriage in her relationship. And it was a crazy long rant. It just looked mental health-ish. It looked like she needed to take some pills and medicate and just calm down because I just don't understand. You cannot control social media. I mean, once a story is out there, it's like wildfire. You have no control over people's opinions, what they say, how they say it, why they say it. How can you get it? You're gonna go and address the whole world because they got something to say about your relationship that you put out there for the world to see. So, and then the father, then he's doing a rant as well. And then I believe the mother came on, and then a friend came on and said he was passing hearsay, say he was passing AIDS around Orlando. So it's a
Oh, these
lot of.
people are from Orlando?
I believe he may be from Orlando and have been here for a while. So that's what she said in the video. And she seemed to be a close source to the young lady, Deja, whatever her name is. and that's the story that he's passing around disease and HIV and all kind of stuff like that. And she
Well,
warned the girl, but she still married him and blah 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 blah.
you
Again,
know,
hmm
from the outside looking in, I thought one thing. Last week I thought one thing, and then I saw her rant. I did not see his, but I saw hers and I saw her mother's. And it was so riddled with profanity that I'm like, I'm not playing this on the show. I can't. And listen, I'm no prude. I love me a good curse word. I like to string them together. I like to decorate a sentence with them. I love to make them, rhyme and flow.
yeah,
Cursing somebody out is an art. And especially if you grew up, I don't know about down south. I think people were kind of proper, but Jane, you correct me if I'm wrong. That's how you be able to get a bitch up off of you. If you said the right thing to them, you can back people down. If you could do the verbal battle with somebody,
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah,
how it went down. It wasn't all of this hands on people and shooting folks and all of that kind of stuff. So to be able to to give somebody a nice a good firm cursing out, you might be okay. But
yeah, yeah.
so I listen, I don't have anything against it, but I'm just saying, I could not. I just wouldn't.
I'm with you when you're
And
right. We use discretion sometimes. We ain't wilding out all the time.
yeah, and but she was just, I mean, she was putting it out there.
Yeah,
And
she went in. She
and
was going
it's
off.
one thing, it's one thing to curse somebody out with intelligence. I don't know if that's an oxymoron or not, but to lay it on them in a particular way, or to have a little bit in there. But this thing was straight out ratchet ghetto. It was from the gutter. And it was such an unpleasant representation of a young black woman.
Yeah, it was horrendous, really. Just embarrassing,
It's in,
shameful.
it is. It was. It
Yeah,
was. It was embarrassing and painful. And use your imagination and let it run away with you when you want to think about, well, what could she possibly have been saying? But she was going after people saying, hey, your opinion doesn't matter to me, is what she was telling them. So y'all need to keep your blankety blank opinions to your blankety blank self, and go blankety blank yourself and blank you and your mama, and all of those other kind of things. And this is my man, my business, and but I understand, because I can remember being 18 and in my early 20s, even probably into my 30s, being very fiery. And so she's a young woman, she's defending herself, she's defending her man. And then when you see her mother,
mama come and lay it down, boy. Mama spitting it out there. Mama. So now you know the apple didn't fall too far from the tree.
exactly,
Yeah, because mama came back. She came through. And if the
she was
daughter was
firing
lit,
shots. Mom was
yeah,
firing.
if the daughter,
If what she said was real bullets, people would have been dying. They were slayed, laying in the
laid
street.
out flat,
People were like,
miles, miles, that would have been a, yeah, she was laying it out.
mm-hmm.
She put it
She
all out there.
did. And she
And
went a long time, way too long for me to try to edit. If I had tried to edit her rant, it would have sounded like this. You can get beep. It would have been a long, beep, 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 and that
yeah,
and I I would have been bleeping, beeping everything that she said. And
yeah,
her mother is real hardcore, you know.
yeah.
I got a vibe from her. I'm not really sure. I think her mother can, her mother can be anything she wants to be whenever she wants to, because she said in that video, she said, I'm a witch for
She said
real.
it.
She
For
said it.
real. A real one.
She said,
And
I'm a
she said, I
real
will
one.
send some stuff your way. You better not mess with me. Don't come for me. I don't care who it is. All of y'all, don't come for me. And she said that.
She
And I
said
believe
that.
she meant everything she said too.
I do too. That's why I'm not effing with her.
I ain't
I'm not
either.
saying her name.
Listen, I'm just saying you laid down the law to whoever you want to lay it down to, but I ain't coming for you. But she put it out there. She was not cutting no corners. She was not cutting any corners, honey. She laid it out there for all to hear.
And she had them bottom goals just on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Her dress and her cap on, like gave you a hint of
Her white wife beater. She,
yes,
she came for all the smoke,
yeah.
all of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, I'm like, oh, I'm not putting this lady's. I'm not saying nothing about this lady. No, wait a minute, lady, woman. I'm not saying nothing about this woman. Nothing.
We just having a friendly topic, friendly conversation about
Just a
everything.
friendly
We don't have
conversation.
to all together in the end. And it all boils down to, like I say, relationships, mother-daughter
Yes,
relationship, um, daughter, godfather, father, friends, girlfriend, friends relationship. Because they had a friend that came on, did a rant and a rave too.
yeah. I
Girlfriend,
missed
girl.
that one, but I can
Yeah,
only imagine.
yeah, she was letting it go too. She was ripping it a new one.
And they
Yeah,
weren't just, like the young girl, when she was doing the defending, she was defending her man and her choice to be with this older man and marry him.
right,
Okay.
right.
And telling people, your opinions don't matter to me. But her mother, they were like letting go of all the dirt. Everybody, you were screwing and he came and screwed me and I sold him some coochie for this and that and the other. She was just like letting it all hang out.
Yeah,
She was, pulling the skeletons out of the closet on everybody, talking about who was screwing who and who was doing this. And you go, oh, okay, all right then. Well, never mind then. It's all right. Y'all go ahead on with that. It's too much going on for me to comment on.
yeah, it's a lot going on out there. And then he came up. He came out and started talking, and he said that Negroes was just mad about him getting some young whippersnapper. That's what it was.
Yes,
He was a white man. Nobody wouldn't have nothing to say. It'll be okay. So he
that's
pulled
what
the
he
race
said.
card. He pulled a race card. Yeah. So everybody just mad because he married a young tenderoni. Yeah, well, the rumors are that, like I said, that he been messing with the young girl since she was about 16 years old, maybe younger. We don't know.
Wow. Wow.
So back to airing out all your dirty laundry on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. Who does that?
I don't know why
Everybody,
people
I
think
guess.
that's
Is that the thing?
necessary.
Huh?
Huh?
I said, is that the norm? Is that what people do? They get mad with their family members and they go on Facebook and YouTube and they just let everything out for the world for everybody to pick up on and start tuning in and having something to say.
Yeah, I guess so. And it's terrible. And I think it usually skews younger, but I don't see some people old enough to know better not to do that. And then you do all of that only to have to apologize and take it back.
Well, but I don't think nobody should apologize in that group.
Oh, not among those four people. No, I
Oh,
don't think
no,
so.
not among
But
those
I'm
four. I don't
saying,
think nobody.
with other people, I bet they have to backtrack over
Okay,
some things that they've said about their family, and
yeah,
relationships on Facebook,
yeah. If you want to
you
make
know.
amends, If you're
Yeah.
trying to make amends and get things right, you'll apologize. And like the first word of caution is, don't go there. Don't do it in the first place. Hold your tongue. Go to that person, person to person. Make a phone call. Have a one-on-one conversation. Try to, resolve it before you have to take it to Facebook because, like I said, people getting real bit out of shape over the taking things to Facebook and Instagram.
Uh, and as well they should, just like you say, hey, before that you would come to me and talk to me. So why now all of a sudden you can't come to me and talk to me?
Right.
You
Right.
know, now you
Absolutely.
got Facebook, now you got to get on Facebook, you got to show
Yep.
out like that.
Hmm.
That's what we doing now instead of
Right.
talking to each other. Come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
and people do that. And the thing that gets on my nerves is when oh, when they post something on Facebook and they don't say who it is. They make some vague statement, about people just need to mind their own business or something like that. And they're talking to a particular person, or they know they're talking to a particular person, but they're
right.
not being straightforward about
Straightforward.
it.
Right.
I think that's cheap and immature.
Yeah, and like you said, we gotta kind of expect that because she's 18 years old. She a baby. She young. So, but him, he grown. The mama, she grown. The friend, she was like 30s, I guess, between probably 25 and 32, 34, maybe.
She grown.
These mostly mature people we talking about.
Mm-mm. They're
So
not.
it's just it's awful. And again, people have the right. She 18. She got the right to marry whoever she want to marry. If that's who she love, and she don't want to be fooled up with no young boy that's out there sleeping and jumping and hopping all around the place. Even though the girlfriend said her husband was doing the same thing anyway, but she want an older man. She got one. He they have a little something something going on, I guess, and she love him and she gonna stand by her man, and so be it. So who's to say you can't or don't? Do your thing. Do whatever
And,
make you happy. Yeah,
yeah, because of what they say, you only live once. Life is short, and
right.
and I'd be like, don't you people have something else to do instead of worrying about that? Like you say, it's not an illegal um,
Act.
relationship, and if they married for real, that's legal. It's really just none of your business. And I don't know, have a thing about people who have love interests, or who like people who are vastly different in age from theirs, whether it's somebody liking younger men or women, or liking older men or women. um I told your girlfriend Peggy, I said I decided this week to go back to trying the dating app,
Hmm.
and I don't like it. I still don't like it. But when younger men reach out to me and I ask them, what is the interest? Why would you want to date an older woman? And I get, I've always liked older women, always dated older women, and people have preferences, and that just happens to be what mine is. So
Hmm.
some people have a preference. They want somebody with large breasts, or they want, or they want a particular figure, or they like, people that's a particular color,
Hmm.
or, whatever little thing it is about what they like, you know.
Hmm.
So they said, "Hey, so I like older women." So there you go. And so that might be the
Could be the case. It would. Yeah. My first husband, we were together for 14 years. He was 15 years older than myself. I've dated another gentleman. He was 15 years older than myself. So 13 years younger than myself. So would I say I'm a lover or liker or a cougar? No, I wouldn't say I'm a cougar. Um, I just like people who mesh with me, who I mesh with, who I can get along with. It's really not an age factor for me, you know. But you like who you like, and if that's who she liked, and Jane says I'm here, I hear you, and says sounds like a monetary agreement to me, not my business. I hear you, Jane. You're absolutely right about that. It's not any of our business. But again, once you put yourself out there on social media, it becomes everybody's business. It becomes open for anybody to comment and make a remark about and to um, put their 2 cents in the pot, you know. So it's about people. It's about people having an opinion on things. It's about people being able to express themselves about whatever it is that's going on. So
Hmm.
I agree. Maybe it is a monetary arrangement. Yeah, but we haven't heard that mentioned. It hasn't been thrown out. I'm sure if it was, the mom or either the girlfriend would have threw it out there.
Yeah.
They would have put it out there in the beginning. They would have threw that out there. I didn't hear any mention. And not because I didn't hear it doesn't mean that it hasn't been said. I just didn't hear it. She said it's a
Mhm.
monetary arrangement to me, but not my business. That's what I was commenting on.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, whatever the arrangement is, whether it's monetary, emotional, sexual, a combination of all three, love, whatever it is,
Daughter daddy issues, yeah.
it, it's none of your business. As long as I think, as long as you don't see any abuse taking place. Does he make her stay in the house, locked up in the house? Or, if she's not being abused and he isn't either, then it's none of your business.
Yeah, but then again, to that I say, once you put it on Facebook, once it's out there for the world to see, it becomes everybody's business.
Well, at
You
least
know,
if not your business, it's something that we can talk about and comment
it's
on.
something
And so
you
you can't get mad when people start talking about you because
right.
you put yourself out there.
Right, that part. Yeah, you put your part. It's out there. You put your pictures of the wedding out there. You aired it on Facebook. You aired it live or whatever you did to get the story out. So it's out, and now it's going viral. And we got thousands and thousands of people checking it out. So how you gonna get mad and rant and rave and carry on about what people saying? You don't have no control. That's not your concern. What people are saying, basically to me, I want to just yell, just forget about it, girlfriend. It's not your concern. Live your life.
It's
It's not
not that
that important.
important.
If you say it's not that important, why are you on here making all this big shenanigans about who's saying what? Come on. Apparently it's bothering you. Apparently it's important to you what people have to say.
Hmm. And that social media has made it very important to people and what people have to say. It's given everybody an opportunity to express their opinion when before you may have only gotten it from a friend or two or a relative or two. Now you got thousands and thousands of people chiming in on it. And, if you don't like it, then don't put yourself out there.
That's right. That's right.
Very, very, very simple. There you
Hmm.
go.
That's what we have to say about that. We wish them well, wish them the best of luck. Hope
Oh,
everything
yeah.
works out. Um,
Hmm.
I think she had 1 or 2 kids, maybe ready for another 1 or 2 or 3 more. Who knows? Whatever it is they want to do. We love you and
Please
yeah,
don't have no more children. Please,
do your
please,
thing, live your life, do you, baby. Yeah,
please don't have any more children. Uh, don't do it.
that's a whole nother subject. 2 was my limit. Well, I really didn't have want to have any, but I decided 2 was a good number, and I stuck to my
Yeah.
2. Yeah,
Hmm. It's
I
like,
can
hey,
handle
if
2.
I'm going to do this, I need to at least have two. I don't want the other one to be alone.
And my thinking was I could probably, work and manage and handle 2, but having 3 and 4 and 5 children as a single mom, in the event of a divorce or God forbid a death, you got to be able to manage and control and handle those children. You can get a babysitter for maybe 1 or 2 kids, but when you got 3 and 4 and 5 children, I
Your
think it's
ass
kind
ain't
of
going
hard.
nowhere. You're
Yeah,
not
you
going nowhere.
it's
You're going to the park. That's where
woo,
you're going.
exactly. 'Cause five kids to keep. Oh gosh, I don't even want 5 grandchildren. I have two and one on the way. And believe me, if that's all I have, I'm blessed. I'm happy. I'm grateful. I'm thankful, and I will be okay with those 3 grandchildren. I just can't see myself with um 11 and 15 and 21 grandchildren. That's
But people
crazy,
have them.
huh?
People have them.
I know. They're like, oh child, I got 21 grandchildren. I got 11 grandchildren. I'm like, oh my God. Oh no.
That's a lot of birthday Christmas.
Ooh. Oh, I just can't.
That is a lot of birthday Christmas.
I drilled it in my kids' head. Two apiece, two apiece, two apiece, two apiece. That's it. Two. That's it. We'll see.
We'll see what they do.
Hmm.
I think if this next grandbaby is a boy, then it might, it
I
might
think that's
say,
it. Yeah.
yeah, that might be it for them.
Yeah. I think that'll be it for them. They have their girl and boy. Yeah.
Hmm. So it'll be interesting to see. And
I'll
the
find
big
out this
reveal.
Saturday. The gender reveal is Saturday. The birthday,
Okay.
the little grandbaby, she's having a the second birthday, and it's going to be a gender reveal. So I'll know if I'm going to have a grandbaby girl or a grandboy baby boy. Either one. Either
Okay.
way,
A
I'll,
granddaughter or a
I'll,
grandson.
yes,
All right. And so what date is this Saturday?
it's this Saturday.
What's the date on the calendar?
6, I believe.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So November 6th, we will know. And so that means next Wednesday, you'll be able to tell us if it's a boy
Right.
or a girl.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And we have a shortage of boys in our family. My mom had 3 girls and 1 boy. My sister had 2 girls. I had 2 girls. My sister, she never had my second sister that's deceased, she never had kids. And my brother, he's married to an older woman and he never had kids. So we only have like 2 grand boys in the family. From my sister's daughter had 2 boys. So
Okay.
those are all boys in the family, like going down the line. So
Okay.
we dominant in the women.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
we're going to soon see.
we're gonna see. And there's a possibility of twins too. So
You would know that by now, wouldn't you?
I think they would know it by now. So it's not been a hint that it's gonna be twins, but she's married to a twin. So
Hmm.
they just not telling. I don't know. They not telling.
Oh, they've been real quiet.
They quiet about it. Yeah. They not letting out no hints what's going on.
Mm. Well, that's interesting. Well, we
Yeah.
can't wait to find out. So we'll find out next Wednesday on Raw Talk Live if Grandma Peggy is going to have a little grandson or another granddaughter. Either way, it's going to
Yes.
be a blessing. It
Right.
is.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Yes.
So before we go tonight, I just wanted to tell you that I got your tickets for the movie premiere, and so that is on Monday, November 22nd. And I got
Okay.
tickets for you and 2 of your other family members, so you can have
Oh,
somebody come with you. And so I'm excited about it. Uh,
oh,
we're waiting for them to add more show times to the theater where we're going to be because it's sold out.
ooh,
It's sold out for both shows, so they're going to need to add another show. But
okay.
the wonderful thing is that the title of the movie is The Youngest Evangelist. You can go to theyoungestevangelist.com to get information about the movie and see what theaters it's in near you based on the state that live in. But in Orlando, you can go to Universal Studios, um, to the Cinemark Theater there, or you can go to the Cinemark XD Theater on Oak Ridge and International. That's where we're having the premiere on Monday. Or you can go to the West Oaks Mall and see it there. So I know that's three of the
Three
theaters in
places.
Orlando. Yeah, there and there are probably more, but those are just the ones I remember right off the top of my head. And
Yes.
the movie debuts on Friday, November 19th. So it's in theaters nationwide on Friday 19th. When you go to the website, you click on the letter of the alphabet of the state in which you live and find out where the movie is showing in your area. And so that's how you find out. And then you go to your personal theater in your area. So we're
Oh,
excited about that.
yeah.
Um, and beautiful billboards have gone up in New York City and Times Square, and in
Oh, that's
Washington,
exciting.
D.C. buses, and their movie posters all over Orlando. I mean, billboards, that is, big
Yes.
billboards promoting the movie. So we hope that everyone will take the time out to come and see, bring your family, your church group, your sorority or fraternity group, your nonprofit organization, bring them, invite them to come to see The Youngest Evangelist. It's a movie that was filmed in Orlando, and it features a lot of people who live in Orlando, and it is the story of a young boy's answering the call to evangelism, and it's a true life story. So we're excited about it, and
Yes.
I'm excited for you to see it because I know you've been with me through the whole process,
From
and
beginnings.
from the
Yes.
beginning,
From the beginning.
from the first
Yes.
day of filming. And
Yes.
so I wanted you to see the outcome. So we'll
I'm
be at the
excited.
Emmys.
I'm so excited. Congratulations. I'm so excited, girlfriend. I
Well,
can't wait to
thank
see
you.
it. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. And
Yes.
I think people will be pleasantly surprised. It's very entertaining. There's plenty of opportunity. Lots of humor in there. There's heartfelt scenes in there. There's great gospel music. The music soundtrack is great. So it's just a lot of wonderful things, and for all of it to have come out of Orlando is a really big deal for Orlando. I don't know if Orlando realizes that yet, but it is.
Yeah, that is a big deal.
Mhm.
Producer is from Orlando.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And
Mhm.
so we'll be at the Florida Classic. We're going to have a booth at the Florida Classic. And so, I'll be out there
Oh,
promoting
yeah.
the movie. So, stop by, when you're strolling the set for the classic and you're buying your t-shirts and all the good food, make sure you stop by and say hello to us at our booth for The Youngest Evangelist. And
Yes.
yeah, so that's going to be a good thing. So, that's all that's happening. That's
Yes,
what's up.
that's exciting. That's exciting. I'm so
Well,
happy that
girlfriend
you.
Peggy, it was lovely being with you. It has been a long time since we just talked with each other.
Yes, right? Yeah. I know you mentioned earlier that you say you're gonna go back on the apps for dating again and put your feet in the water again.
Yeah,
So good luck. Hopefully this time
thank you.
around something good comes out of it, long lasting. And like I said, I might not be too far behind you. I don't feel a dating app. I can't really get with it. I don't follow through. I guess I'm just not really good with trying to make that connection. Um, I don't know what it.
It is annoying.
Yeah, you got to follow through. You got to make a connection once somebody hits you, and you say you got to match, and that they're getting back in a timely fashion and all that stuff like that. It just, I'm just not with it. I'm off
I
the beat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand what you mean because you do, you have to, once you start, then you have to always be checking, checking to see if you got message, because you might not hear it or you'll miss it and it's in the app and it's, all of that. Um, and then I'm trying to follow the rule of talking to multiple people. And
Mm-hmm.
so, you're holding these conversations with different people, just trying to see who's going to say what, and if you can pick up on any kind of vibe just between conversing with one another. um it does take some time. You
It
have to,
takes some
and then
time. Yeah.
yeah, and then you take your time vetting someone. But I really think it's good to meet a person in person as quickly as possible.
Still wasting a lot of time on that back and forth business.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
or
'cause
even a lot of time on the phone, huh?
yeah, because that's priceless. Being able to be face to face with a person, even if it's just for 5 or 10 or 20 minutes. Like you say, just
Mhm.
to be able to see them in person, get a look at the way they present themselves. Do they have teeth? Do they have nice teeth or teeth at all? Or are they well groomed or they working hard or whatever the case may be? You can understand somebody getting off from work or whatever, but you can get an idea of that person dress up well, or clean up well or
Yes.
not. So I don't mind a man in his work clothes. That's a good sign. But yeah, meeting a person in person quickly is probably a good thing.
Yeah, I feel that way just for that reason, because here's what I found about the app. Even if someone posts lots
Most
of photos, like, 4 or 5 photos or that
yeah,
type of thing, I
yeah,
find that they look different in
hmm
each one.
yeah.
They can look so different that it doesn't even look like the same
Same
person
person,
sometimes.
right?
And I'm
hmm
sure men say that about women too, since we change our hair or makeup or that sort of thing. But it's something funny about the men, not looking um, the same in person as they do photo, or the photos looking different one from the next.
Right,
And then people will say that they are a particular height, and then when you meet them in person, they are not.
right.
And it's just like, are you delusional, sir? You are every bit of 5'5". You are not,
Sir, you are
sir.
not 5'7", 5'8".
Uh,
Stop it.
right. Stop it. Cut it out. And you know how I know? Because I'm 5'5". I put on my heels now. I'm 5'8". And if I see the top of your head, sir, you're not
Oh no.
5'11", honey. You're not.
Right. Yep.
Okay. So you have that particular issue. And then the other one is grooming. Okay.
hmm
Fellas. Oh, you know what else too? They put some of the worst looking pictures, a lot of them on the apps. And what I would say is, I don't want to see a picture of your dog, your cat, your horse. And I don't want to see you in a picture with another woman. I don't care if it is your daughter. Find,
Right.
take another selfie, do anything, but I don't want to see you on there.
Hugged up with your ex, with your daughter, with your whoever, whatever.
Mm-mm.
Right. Catfishing.
Jane, Jane said I gotta watch out for catfishing. And you're right.
Yeah.
That's why you have to vet a person.
Right.
Um, that's why you
Absolutely,
have to
Jane.
vet a person, and get with the meeting, get with the get on as soon as
Make
possible.
sure, yeah, make sure you dealing with the person that you think you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
hmm And in the weight in the pictures, a lot of times you may not you may see face shots. You don't see that big belly down there. That's 9 months pregnant.
Oh, that big old
Yeah,
hard belly. And you
yeah,
want to
you
come
don't see
pressing
that in
into
the
me.
picture.
Look.
Just like now, you see my shoulders up, but you don't see the weight. You don't see the waist, the stomach, or hips, butt. You don't see none of that stuff. But pictures can be deceiving. You think this, and I have a slim neckline, and you wouldn't think I was had all that I have going on down there. But it's a lot going on, and the same thing with the men. It's a lot going on that we're not seeing in those headshots.
Yes. And then sometimes they show the whole thing, and it's just like, I wish you wouldn't, sir. Oh my God. And and take a nice picture. Take yourself, dressed up or something. I don't know. And here's the thing, groom yourself. You take a picture with a scraggly beard, that's unnecessary. You have a choice. You don't do it.
So
And
you just put up.
and here's another thing. So I met this one gentleman, and you know how somebody shakes your hand or takes you by your hand. Well, the inside of his hand felt like a Brillo soap pad. And then when he pulled his hand back, I looked at his nails, and his fingernails were dirty. And I told him so.
Mm. How do you take that?
Oh, my hands are clean. I said, yeah, but I said your fingernails are dirty. So don't touch me again.
Ooh. Wow. That
I
is
said,
something.
so yeah, so that's the benefit of meeting somebody right away. So you can tell me, look,
Yeah,
this is not happening. This is not going to happen. You're a nice person, but you're not the person for me.
for me, right. And you can determine that real quick.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
Very quickly with the face to face. And let me tell you something else. The face to face doesn't have to be fancy. You can meet face to face in the parking lot at Walmart. You can meet face to face at at McDonald's. I don't need no fancy dinner. I don't need nothing extended. I need to be able to see you and be able to exit stage left quickly in the event that I feel that I want to do that. And I'm not trying to take nobody for no ride. I can buy my own steak and lobster, or whatever fancy food dish I
What you want
care
to eat.
to have. So I don't have to try to beat some
Well,
man out of a dinner.
dinner, right.
Because how could you enjoy it anyway if you don't even like this person?
Right.
I
You're
can't.
gonna sit yourself down there through that whole ratchet conversation or boring conversation, and you can see that he ain't interested, you're not interested, but you more interested in the plate than you are listening to what he have to say. That's terrible.
Yeah.
And look
So
like
two
you could
things
be
you
in a
have to do. You
restaurant
have to
and
get
look.
them, off the app as soon as possible and on the phone where you can hear their voice, or do a video chat, and
Mm-hmm.
or make arrangements to meet in person quickly in a safe place in the daytime where people know where you're going, and it's crowded, and all of that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
so I don't know. I'm going to put a little into it. I was just like, you're not putting any effort into it. How do you expect that you know
Yeah.
you can meet somebody and not putting any effort into doing so? So I'm
Right.
giving it a little bit of effort.
Okay. Well, you like I say, it's either that or like you say, you get lucky like your girlfriend and UPS man show up at your door, and then next thing you know, y'all married. The chances of that happening, I don't know.
I don't know. Listen. FedEx, UPS, and Prime deliver to my house every day. So maybe I stand a chance. Maybe I
Girlfriend,
stand a better
you gotta
chance.
be at that door when they come up with that package.
Hmm.
Hi,
Hi, thank
hello.
you. Would you like some cold water? I got a bottle of cold water for you. Well, that was in the summertime. Now it's cold. It's too cold up here to be offering somebody a bottle of cold water. But I can
Oh,
offer them
okay.
a bottle of
Yeah, somebody told me it was 32 degrees in Philly today.
They can have that.
I'm like, 32 degrees already? Yeah, but I guess they getting their winter now.
Yeah. Well, it's time.
Yeah.
It's time.
It's,
We're getting it up here. The leaves have changed and it's really pretty. It's lovely. It is lovely.
uh,
Just like
yeah,
you, girlfriend Peggy. Just like you. So,
colorful.
all is well. We'll be back on our thing next week.
Yeah, I think
And
Jane said something again. Let's
oh
see.
yeah. Yeah, don't let me miss out on Jane. What did Jane say? Jane said that she met a guy online who showed up with a box of tissues in the back seat. She said, "Oh, that means it look." She said it looks like a woman's car to her. Like men
Oh,
wouldn't have a box of tissue on the back seat.
mm,
Maybe he was
wow.
driving his mama's car.
Sister car, bar car, neighbor's car, who knows? You don't know. You don't know. Yeah.
No, and the cheaters will drive their partner's car.
The cheaters?
The cheaters will.
Yeah. Yeah, they out in their woman car going to meet another woman.
Ain't that about a bitch? All
Crazy.
right.
Crazy.
It's insane. Thanks, Jane. It was lovely being with you. And so, Jane,
Yes.
when I come back from the movie premiere in Orlando, the ladies in Atlanta, I'm going to arrange a ladies' night out for us in Atlanta to go to the movies and see the movie. So I'll be calling you, Jane. Thank you, baby, for being with us. Hey, girlfriend
Yes.
Peggy.
Thank you, Queen. Beautiful. We love
Mhm,
you.
mhm.
Yes.
Yes. So, um, good night. It was lovely being with you.
It was lovely being with you, girlfriend.
See you next week, 9 o'clock for Raw Talk Live.
But again, next week.